Every year, millions of people set goals, make promises, and tell themselves that this time things will be different. But as weeks pass, the motivation fades, distractions take over, and their old habits pull them right back to where they started. The truth is, your life doesn't change through big declarations. It changes through the small, silent habits you build and live by every single day. The ancient Stoics understood this better than anyone. They didn't chase hype, quick fixes, or emotional highs. They believed that character is shaped through daily discipline, reflection, and clear intention. For them, the path to greatness wasn't about waiting for the perfect moment. It was about building habits that make you strong, focused, and unshakable. As we approach 2026, the world around us is moving faster than ever. Distractions are louder, attention spans are shrinking, and emotional chaos has become the norm. In such a world, your habits are either your greatest weakness or your greatest weapon. In this video, we'll explore 6 life-changing Stoic habits that, if mastered now, will not only transform your daily life, but also reshape the way you think, act, and lead. These are timeless principles, not trends. If you commit to them, they can carry you through any challenge with clarity and strength. Section 1. The habit of morning clarity. The first habit is one that the Stoics practiced daily, beginning the day with clarity and intention. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, would write in his private journal every morning. He reminded himself of who he wanted to be, what he might face during the day, and how he should respond to challenges with wisdom and calm. Modern life often starts with noise, alarms, social media, notifications, and endless to-do lists. Most people wake up and immediately surrender their attention to the outside world. But the Stoics believed that the morning sets the tone for everything that follows. If you start your day with chaos, you invite chaos. If you start it with clarity, you invite strength. Morning clarity doesn't have to be complicated. It can be 10 minutes of quiet reflection, journaling your thoughts, or simply sitting in silence and mentally preparing yourself for the day ahead. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be today? What challenges might I face, and how can I respond with wisdom? What truly matters today, and what can I let go of? This simple habit aligns your mind before the world tries to pull it in every direction. It grounds you in purpose, sharpens your focus, and prepares you to face the day with Stoic composure. Over time, this practice trains your mind to lead your day rather than react to it. Section 2. The habit of emotional mastery. The second habit is emotional mastery, the ability to pause, reflect, and respond with reason rather than being controlled by impulsive reactions. This is one of the most powerful Stoic disciplines, and in today's emotionally charged world, it's also one of the rarest. The Stoics understood that while we can't control what happens to us, we can always control how we respond. Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Emotional mastery doesn't mean suppressing your feelings or pretending to be unaffected. It means developing the inner space to observe your emotions clearly, without immediately being swept away by them. Think about how most people react when something unexpected happens. Someone insults them, plans fall apart, or stress hits suddenly. The instinct is to lash out, panic, or spiral mentally, but the Stoic approach is different. Pause before you respond. Take a breath, step back mentally, and ask yourself, is this reaction helpful? Does it align with the person I want to be? This habit turns emotional turbulence into an opportunity for strength. Instead of becoming a slave to external events, you become the master of your internal state. Over time, this simple practice rewires your mind. Challenges stop feeling like personal attacks and start feeling like training grounds for self-control. To cultivate this habit, you can practice techniques such as mindful breathing, short moments of silence before responding, or journaling emotional triggers at the end of the day. These small moments build emotional resilience. Eventually, calmness becomes your default, not your exception. Emotional mastery is not about becoming cold, it's about becoming steady. When you master your emotions, you create space for wisdom to guide your actions, not impulses, and in that space, true power grows. Section 3. The habit of consistent self-discipline. The third habit is self-discipline, the quiet force that shapes everything else in your life. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline is what carries you through the moments when your feelings try to pull you off course. The Stoics believed that discipline isn't a punishment. It's the foundation of freedom. Without it, we become prisoners of impulses, laziness, and distractions. With it, we gain control over ourselves and ultimately our destiny. Epictetus taught that no man is free who is not master of himself. The Stoics didn't talk about discipline as something occasional or dramatic. It was a daily commitment woven into how they lived. Whether it was rising early, training their bodies, practicing moderation, or staying committed to their principles, discipline was the anchor that kept their lives steady. In our modern world, distractions are everywhere. Endless entertainment, social media loops, instant gratification, all designed to steal focus and weaken willpower. But every time you choose discipline over indulgence, you strengthen an invisible muscle. You're training yourself to act according to your values, not your moods. Self-discipline doesn't mean living a joyless life. It means directing your energy toward what truly matters. It could be sticking to your morning routine, maintaining your health, pursuing your goals consistently, or controlling impulses that don't serve your higher purpose. Discipline turns aspirations into achievements and good intentions into lasting transformation. Start small. Pick one daily action and do it without negotiation, even when you don't feel like it. Over time, that single act becomes a pillar of strength. This is how the Stoics forged unshakable character, not through grand gestures, but through consistent, disciplined living. Section 4. The habit of focused work and deep presence. The fourth habit is focused work and deep presence. The ability to give your full attention to what truly matters without constantly being pulled away by distractions. The Stoics believed in doing one thing at a time and doing it with excellence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Concentrate every minute like a Roman on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness, tenderly, willingly, with justice." In today's world, focus has become a superpower. We live in an age of constant interruptions, notifications, endless scrolling, multitasking, and a flood of information designed to hijack your attention. Most people spend their days reacting, not creating. Their energy is scattered, and as a result, their progress is slow. But the Stoics understood that a focused mind is a powerful mind. Deep work is about entering a state of presence where you're fully immersed in the task at hand. Whether that's learning a new skill, building your career, or creating something meaningful. It's not just about working hard, it's about working with intention. When you give a single task your undivided attention, you produce at a higher level and experience a deeper sense of fulfillment. To cultivate this habit, start by protecting blocks of uninterrupted time during your day. Turn off unnecessary notifications. Create a clear environment. Tell yourself, for the next hour, this is all that matters. Over time, this practice trains your brain to enter deeper states of concentration more quickly and stay there longer. Focused work also means bringing presence into ordinary actions. Whether you're writing, exercising, cooking, or simply having a conversation, do it fully. Don't let your mind constantly jump to what's next. The Stoics taught that true peace is found in being fully present with what is in front of you, not chasing what's out of reach. When you master this habit, you stop scattering your energy and start channeling it like a laser. And that shift can change everything, from your productivity to your sense of inner calm. Section 5. The habit of daily reflection and accountability. The fifth habit is daily reflection and accountability, the practice of looking inward each day to examine your thoughts, actions, and intentions. The Stoics believe that self-awareness is the foundation of self-mastery. Without honest reflection, we drift through life, reacting to circumstances rather than consciously shaping our character. Seneca famously wrote that each night, before sleeping, he would review his entire day. He would ask himself where he lived wisely, where he acted impulsively, and where he could improve. This wasn't an exercise in guilt or self-criticism, it was a tool for growth. He treated each day as a teacher, and every reflection as a chance to become wiser tomorrow. In the modern world, we're often so busy moving from one task to another that we rarely pause to look back. Days blur into weeks, and we repeat the same patterns unconsciously. But reflection is what turns experiences into lessons. Without it, we repeat mistakes. With it, we refine ourselves. To build this habit, set aside a few quiet minutes at the end of your day. Ask yourself, did I live according to my values today? Where did I act with wisdom, and where did I let emotions or distractions take over? What small change can I make tomorrow to live more intentionally? You can do this through journaling, meditation, or simply sitting in silence. The method doesn't matter as much as the honesty you bring to the process. Over time, this practice will sharpen your self-awareness, strengthen your integrity, and keep you aligned with your highest principles. Daily reflection is not about perfection. It's about progress. It ensures that every day, whether good or bad, becomes part of your evolution. And that level of accountability is a rare strength in a world where most people avoid looking inward. Section 6. The habit of living with purpose and gratitude. The sixth and final habit is living with purpose and gratitude, the Stoic practice of aligning your daily actions with your highest values, while appreciating the present moment fully. Without purpose, even the busiest life can feel empty. And without gratitude, even success can feel hollow. The Stoics taught that a meaningful life begins when you know what truly matters and choose to live accordingly. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself of his duty, to live as a rational being in harmony with nature, to act justly, and to fulfill his role with integrity. He didn't waste energy chasing endless desires or comparing himself to others. Instead, he focused on living in alignment with his purpose. When you live with clear intention, every action gains weight and direction. Life stops feeling like a series of random events and starts feeling like a deliberate journey. Equally important is gratitude, not the shallow kind, but a deep awareness of the impermanence and preciousness of life. The Stoics practiced memento mori, the remembrance of mortality, not to be morbid, but to sharpen their appreciation of the present. By remembering that every day is a gift, they approach life with humility and focus. Practicing gratitude doesn't require grand gestures. It can be as simple as taking a moment each morning or evening to acknowledge what you already have: your health, relationships, opportunities, or even just the fact that you're alive. This mindset shifts your attention from what's missing to what's meaningful. When purpose and gratitude come together, they create a powerful foundation. Purpose gives your actions direction. Gratitude gives your heart peace. One drives you forward, the other keeps you grounded. Together, they help you live with clarity, strength, and joy. No matter what challenges arise, this habit is not about ignoring life's difficulties. It's about facing them with a sense of meaning and appreciation. When you know why you're living and you're thankful for the chance to live it, you become unshakable. Conclusion: these 6 habits are not quick hacks. They're not trending routines that fade after a week. They are timeless disciplines rooted in Stoic wisdom that have transformed lives for centuries. Morning clarity sharpens your focus. Emotional mastery strengthens your inner peace. Discipline gives structure to your ambitions. Deep presence unlocks your full potential. Reflection keeps you aligned with your values. And living with purpose and gratitude gives your journey meaning. Mastering even one of these habits can shift the direction of your life. But when you begin to integrate all of them, step by step, you create a foundation that can carry you through any challenge. Calmly, clearly, and powerfully. The Stoics didn't rely on motivation. They built unshakable lives through daily practice. And so can you. As 2026 approaches, remember this: you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. Your habits are either your weakness or your greatest strength. The choice is yours. If this message resonated with you, like this video and subscribe for more Stoic philosophy and mindset lessons. Share this with someone who's ready to transform their life through discipline and clarity. And in the comments, tell me, which of these 6 habits will you start mastering first? Your insight might inspire someone else. Build the habits, live with intention, and let Stoic wisdom guide you toward becoming the strongest version of yourself.